This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Moore. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Listen to the crowd energy here. And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The back's got it. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here comes a handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Trying to find room. It's Washington. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Caught by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 31, set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's lost. Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's caught. It's Washington. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That's reeled in. It's Lawson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Finds his target, and it's complete. And that will pick up the 1st down. He'll spot it at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Finds his man. It's Washington. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
7th play of the drive coming up. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
The 18 makes it a 17-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun handoff here. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They're caught behind the line. It's Washington. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Moore. It's like one more play here before halftime. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That catch is hauled in. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And he's got it. No problem. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Butler. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw again. Nice grab. It's Butler. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
third and short from the plus 25. We're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the flat by the running back. He just runs through a man. A mismatch. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Now it's third down and goal up the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. To the air. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Moore. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pump over the middle. It's Johnson. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's Hayes. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. As we take a break, national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Fighting him off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Extending the play now. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself, first down, and keep that clock moving.
A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Sun Devils looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to scramble to his left. He's got it in the open. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Lawson. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And the PAT is good. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Pounding away with the run game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Sun Devils expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute for the W. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Spotman. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.